Today's routine is hips, thighs, and core. Let's start with our warm-up. We're going to stand nice and tall and just march on the spot. Just pumping your arms. We'll tune into core engagement, thinking about slightly pulling the belly button in, a little bit of a scoop in the lower abdominals, chest lifted, standing tall. We always start with a warm-up just to gradually bring up our heart rate, breathing rate, warm up the muscles and joints. So just going easy at the start of the workout. We're going to continue with this marching move and bring your feet a little bit wider. So a reminder as well to make any modifications, take breaks when you need to, listen to your own body and never work through pain. So keeping the feet wide, we're now going to come down into a little bit of a crouch. Keep this going. Feet stay wide as we extend legs, coming up tall. Keep marching, bring the feet closer together. Back to start. We'll go through that a couple more times. Keep marching, bring the feet a bit wider apart. Come down to your crouch. Extend the legs. Bring the feet close together. Keep standing tall. We'll do that one more time. Feet wide, march, march wide. Crouching march. Stand tall. Feet close. Nice work. Let's just plant the feet a little bit wider than hip width. We'll have a bend in our elbows. We're just going to swing the arms back and forth. And then we're going to bend the knees and lift our feet behind in a hamstring curl. Continuing with our warm-up. Working the hamstring muscles, back of the thigh. Working the whole body. Just a nice gentle swing of the arms. And I'll remind you throughout the workout from time to time about coming back to core engagement. We want those core muscles to be working to stabilize as we're doing other movements. 4, 3, 2, keep swinging your arms as we lift knees up. We're going to go into high knees just to round up our warm-up. Keep it going. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. You can just shake everything out, roll the shoulders, and moving into our strength moves. We're going to start by standing tall, feet about hip width apart. For the first exercise, we're going to be stepping out to the side, coming down to squat, standing tall, and then as we bring the feet together, and then we'll go to the other side. So here we go. We're going to step out to one side, come down to your squat, lifting up tall, feet together. Step out to the other side and squat and tall and feet together. So just keep going like that, just stepping out side to side, coming down to that squat. So when we squat, we're thinking about hips moving back. The knees are tracking over top of feet and ankles. And you could imagine you have a chair or a high stool behind you. For all of the exercises, you decide how far down you're going to come. So check in on how things are feeling in your joints. I'll do a couple of those from the side view so you can see the squat from the side. Even though the upper body is coming forward, we're not rounding our spine. And we'll do one more each side. Nice work. Awesome. Next exercise is narrow step back lunge. So we're just stepping the one foot back. mini lunge or narrow lunge. Both knees will bend slightly to bring ourselves low. Extend the legs and bring that foot forward. Other side, step back, bend, extend, and step forward. So just going side to side, we're alternating feet, stepping back into that mini or narrow lunge from side view. Keep this going. So today we're working the hip and thigh and whole leg muscles in all different directions. We're keeping upper body upright. We'll do one more each side. Nice work. Come up tall. We will be, for the next exercise, we're going to be coming down to squat for 2 pulses, stand up tall, and then tap one toe back. So starting with feet hip width or a little bit wider. You decide on your hand position. Hands can be on hips, or you can bring your palms together in front or clasp your hands. All right, we're coming down for 2 pulses. Pulse, pulse, stand tall, and then toe taps back. Back to starting, 2 pulses, other leg, tap the toes back. And keep going like that. 2 pulses and tap. 2 pulses and tap. Keep this going. So as you tap your toe back, thinking about standing nice and tall, working the glute muscles to bring that leg back. And we'll do one more to each side. Nice work, standing tall. You can just always shake things out between. Next, we're going to alternate. We're going to repeat on the right leg, and we're going to alternate between stepping back to that narrow lunge and then lifting our leg to the side. A option, instead of lifting the leg to the side, you can always tap your toe to the side. So starting with right leg, we're repeating on this side. We're stepping back, narrow lunge, a little bend in the knees, step forward, lift to the side. Foot down, step back, step forward, lift, lower. So keep this going, just alternating those 2 moves. Narrow lunge, side lift, and then keep that going. Core engaged, chest lifted. Let's do 2 more for this side. Nice work, little shake. And we'll go to the other side. Step toes back, step forward, lift to the side, and keep going. Step back, push forward, lift, or tap to the side. And for any exercise, if you'd like to be close to a wall or a support, you can always have one hand on a support if that helps with balance. Keep this going. 2 more. Awesome work. We're going to place our feet wide apart. Toes are pointing out, core engaged, standing tall, arms out to a T, and then bend your elbows for cactus arms. We're going to feel wide across the chest, pulling shoulder blades back. Coming down to plie squat, so knees are tracking out towards pinky toes as we come down, and as we extend the legs, reach the arms to the ceiling, and then pulling the elbows back down as we come down into this wide-legged squat, and then reaching up, and keep going like that. So toes pointing out, knees tracking out toward toes. You can feel upper back muscles working in this one, shoulder muscles. 3, 2, 1, and bring those arms down. We're going to come close to our support, so we can have one hand on a support, so that could be a wall, a sturdy countertop, or a sturdy chair. The foot closest to your support, we're going to place our weight on that foot, and then the outside foot, we're going to bend the knee and just lift it off the ground. We're going to be alternating between bringing the leg out to the side and then bringing the leg back behind us, just keeping that little bend in the knee. So here we go, leg out to the side and then leg behind. And keep going, alternating those two moves. The supporting leg, standing leg, and the upper body are working on stabilizing. So we're trying to keep the upper body as best we can staying upright rather than tipping over to the side. Lift to the side, lift back. It's a small lift back. Keeping that knee bent. Keep it going. Couple more each way. Nice work, and bring that foot down. We're going to work that same outside leg again. So stay where you are with your same hand on your support, and then bring your outside foot forward. Lift the leg so the foot comes off the ground and flex your foot. We're crossing midline, so cross that leg in front of the standing leg and then back to starting, and cross and back. And keep that going, working on your thigh adductor muscles. For 3, 2, 1, and foot down. And give those legs a shake. The supporting leg, you're probably feeling it working as well. And then you can just turn around to do the same 2 exercises on the other side. I'll swing my chair over to the other side. So putting your weight into the foot closest to your support, bending your knee to lift the other foot off of the floor. We're alternating between lifting to the side and lifting back. Here we go, side and back. And keep going. Core engaged, upper body upright. Working those hip muscles, side muscles, butt muscles, all of the glutes. Keep going. We'll do a couple more rounds. Awesome work. Bring that foot down, give it a shake. Staying with the same leg, we're going to bring that leg forward, lift the foot off the floor, flex your foot, cross in front of your standing leg and back to center. And keep going. Standing tall. 3, 2, 1, and foot down. Shake that out. All right, you can move away from your support. We're going to bring our feet wide apart. And this is our last exercise of our strength moves, and then we'll go into the cool down after this one. So arms are coming out to a T, palms facing forward, and then we're bending the elbows back to those cactus arms. For this one, we're going to keep the arms stationary, so just lifting the chest, pulling the shoulder blades back. Let's bring our feet, actually, they're going to be a little bit wider than hip width, but not too wide apart. And we're going to be lifting the knees out to the side, out towards our elbow. So lift one knee towards the elbow and bring the foot down, lift the other knee and foot down. So just alternating like this. We're not trying to touch the elbow. We're just using that as a guide, lifting the knee out to the side. Again, working the side of the hips, we're working the side of the waist, the oblique abdominal muscles, continuing to concentrate on core, hips, thigh. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the arms down. Shake it out. Coming into our cool down stretches. We always want to incorporate cool down so we can stretch out our muscles and just let our heart rate, breathing rate naturally come back down. So we're going to start by bringing one foot forward, land on your heel, toes lifted, and then the other leg we're going to put a bend in the knee and bring our hips back so we get a gentle stretch to the back of that leg. You could always have a hand on a wall or a support, or just have your hands on your hips. The upper body's coming forward slightly, but we're not rounding forward. And then just coming back to your breath, just noticing your breath, slowing the breath down. Keep lifting those toes. Let's have one more full inhale, exhale. And then we'll switch sides. Just using your exhales to relax into the position. Have one more full inhale, exhale. And then stand up tall. We're going to stretch out the front of the thighs, quadriceps, front of the hip flexors. So bring one toe behind you. We'll start by standing tall. Bring your toe behind you. You can stay right here, just having opening to the hip flexors, front of the thigh. Next option is to bend your foot, lift your foot behind you. And if it's available, and you can do this without straining, you can reach your hand for your foot and just hold here, whichever option you choose. Coming back to your breath. And when you're ready, you can release this stretch. We'll go to the other side. Again, you could try out the different options. Sometimes one side can be different than the other, so always good to check in what's working on each side. And whenever you're ready, you can release that stretch. Standing tall, let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We'll do that a couple more times. Finishing with the shoulders back and down. And we'll do 3 big breaths together to finish up class. Inhaling, arms up to the ceiling, and exhale the arms down. And 2 more like that. Full breath, filling up the lungs. Exhale back out. 1 more. Wonderful work. Thank you so much for joining me. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and comment below and let me know how this workout was for you. I hope you have an amazing day. See you next time.